This edition of MacVoices is supported by Take Control Books, the answers you need now from leading experts. In Take Control of Text Expander, Michael E. Cohen helps you get the most out of my most used productivity utility. Text Expander does more than you think. Let Michael be your guide and get Take Control of Text Expander at takecontrolbooks.com. I'm Chuck Joyner. I'm in San Francisco for Macworld, iWorld 2014. We're in the Flixel booth talking to Mark about Cinemagraph Pro, a photo application that is quite different than anything I think I've ever seen. Mark, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it is. It's an application to make living photos. So we see it as a new medium somewhere between photos and videos.
Yeah, now, I'll let you explain living photos because nobody knows what that means.
Yeah, exactly. So the concept is a hybrid between photo and video. So the idea is you're taking a nice, beautiful photograph, but instead of hitting the shutter button and taking one still, you hit the record button and take a short video. And you take that short video and you import it into our app, Cinemagraph Pro, and it allows you to very quickly and easily bring that photo to life and add some motion to it that repeats over and over again.
And the effect is intriguing, disturbing, surprising, everything you can think of.
There's a lot of different things. You can have some fun with it. It can be very subtle. It can be mesmerizing. It can be shocking. Yeah. So there's a lot of different options with it. Yeah.
Can you show us a little bit of it?
Definitely.
Great. Let's go.
Come over here. Set the mode up. So here's the application here. It's very similar to most photo editing type apps. So you've got the content in the middle here. The first mode is the trim mode. This is where you're going to select that range of the video that you're going to want to have moving. So here we've got a long video, but all I want to do is I want to get her blinking. So instead of, we've got some shimmering in the background and our beautiful model here blinking. So I start with that and I trim through and I select that range of motion. Then I move into the mask mode and I make this interesting. So this is a nice, beautiful photo. It would stand on its own as a still photo, but just using my brush, I can very easily bring this photo to life, and now we have a great effect where instead of a blink, it's a wink. So, here we go. Yeah.
So this is very interesting, but this is just one little effect that you're doing. There are more.
There's a number of different effects. I think I've got another example here where we can take the dress and we can animate just the dress. So this is fun where you've got this juxtaposition between the still hair up at the top and the rest of the dress flowing. So, and then it's this subtle motion that repeats over and over again.
Now you're making it look very easy. Is it really that easy? In other words, I just draw out the dress and it animates?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah. So it looks very easy because our life of a developer is to make all the hard stuff fall away. And believe me, there's a lot of hard stuff underneath the hood. But yeah, the design was to make it very accessible. A lot of photographers aren't really interested in video or afraid of video because it's a different paradigm. It's different tools. So one of the main motivations for this application was to build the app and design the app in such a way that photographers wouldn't be intimidated. It'd be using paradigms that they're used to with the brush and looking at it that way and make it very easy for them to be able to start shooting video and be able to create these living photos. One of the things that we've seen with 4K cameras now is that they're taking photo quality. Right? Those 4K images are print quality images. So it looks, for us, we see it as a paradigm shift for photographers. They're not going to be shoot. It's just going to be record video and take that still, because then you capture 30 frames per second. You never miss that shot. It's just you're always getting that. And as a byproduct of having video, you can now do the living photos as well using our tool.
Again, it's very intriguing. It's very striking. Is there any requirement for what kind of images or what kind of video I'm loading in?
There's no requirement on the video. We support a number of different formats, a number of different resolutions, including 4K. The difficult part is the pre-processing, is setting the shot up, making sure that you use a tripod, that you're very still, knowing what it is that you're going to have animate. So for example, if we wanted to do a shot of you right here and we wanted to get your head moving and there's movement in the background, well, that movement's going to get revealed as well, so that may not be. So just setting that scene up the right way is the hard part. But once you've got that shot and you bring it into our app, it's very easy and very simple to output.
And how am I outputting this? What is it coming out as?
It comes out as a video, so either as a H.264 video, ProRes video. You can also do an animated GIF. We don't really recommend it. The reason for that is that you've got this high quality, beautiful image. You don't want to reduce that to a low quality, 256 color animated GIF. The reason why people use an animated GIF commonly is because it's the only thing that will autoplay and auto loop on the web. So that's something that we've solved as well. So if you take your creation, you upload it to Flixel.com, we have our own embeddable player that will automatically detect what the browser is, mobile or desktop, and be able to show the right file to make sure that it auto loops, auto plays on all of those platforms. So we solve that technical problem for people.
Yeah, and I was going to ask you about that because it looks great, maybe the first, second, third time through, but to put it on the loop.
Right, exactly. So we worry about that, yeah, we take care of that.
Again, it looks great. Any minimum hardware requirements? Because this would seem to be a fairly intensive process.
Sure, it is. So Intel Core processor as well as the trying to remember the exact specs right now.
Is it safe to say pretty much any modern Mac?
Pretty much to say any modern Mac post or 2009 and later.
Okay. Yeah, and again, you would expect it with what it's trying to do.
As well as running Mavericks. So there's a lot of goodies in Mavericks that we're taking advantage of, specifically on the performance issues, to be able to get this real-time display of real-time editing is very process intensive, very resource intensive, and we're able to leverage some of the goodies in there that allow us to be able to do that, as well as being able to do 4K.
What kind of pricing are we talking about for this?
So the app retails at $199. We're running a show special right now. So if you go to Flixel.com and use the coupon code MacWorld until the end of the shows on Saturday, it's 85% discount. So it's $29.99, the same price as our iOS app.
That's hard to turn down just to play with it.
Just to play with, yeah, exactly. Yeah. It'll be a lot of fun.
It's very cool. I would encourage anyone to go check it out because the results, I'm hoping it translates well into video because they really are striking.
Yeah, it's absolutely, there's a mesmerizing quality to it. It's been a great response here at the show. People just walk by and they stop and they kind of take it in for a little while, and I wait for them to enjoy the moment a little bit before I go up and approach them.
Well, the girl winking was the one that got me because you look at it and then she winks at you, but nothing else moves, and it's like, did I just see that? I think I did.
And then you want to watch it a little bit more just to make sure, right?
Yeah. And so it's definitely an attention grabber.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the time, Mark. Great product. Oh, and the website.
The website is Flixel.com, Flixel.com.
Thanks so much for the time.
Thank you very much.
Folks, we'll have more from Macworld iWorld 2014 in San Francisco. I'm Chuck Joyner. Thanks for watching. Camera work by John Zakowski of Azimuth Productions Video San Francisco at videosanfrancisco.com. Visit MacVoices.com for links, show notes, to subscribe, to connect with Chuck on Twitter, app.net, Google+, and Facebook. Subscribe to our weekly newsletter, the MacVoices Dispatch, to stay up to date with all the latest MacVoices news from our front page or at macvoices.com/newsletter. Advertising and sponsorships handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com.